Hello, so I know you can't see me here hardly at all, so sorry about that, but I'm kind of doing it. Let's see if I turn on this light here. Is that better? That helps out. Okay, now you can see me. So I was thinking, I'm trying to play a couple songs here. So there'll be an instrumental, and then one I originally play on guitar, and I'm just I tried it with the piano yesterday, so I tried the guitar. I mean harmonica today, but and I was thinking, okay, uh, if you use your environment like we have a room, it's kind of a shower. Well, it was, so we tore it out. Shower, bathroom area, and the acoustics in it are really good. So if you want to record something, don't forget about in like if you're making a CD or something or whatever recordings for whatever reasons, to use your environment. And but one thing I never did was play into this counter here. So I was messing around with this, and so I'm gonna try to do that. I have a B flat harmonica with a busted a 10th draw note, but on the C, the downside is I have to be down, like that instead of being in a better position, like that. It's like so I might clog up my notes, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I'll try these two things, both cross harp things, and so you can hear it how it sounds. Uh, Now, if I'm down here, if I was going to record, like I said, a song for something, for whatever reason, and I wanted to get a different acoustic, I thought, oh, I was just checking this out, and it sounds like this. In contrast, I'll just blow a straight note. You can hear better, maybe. In contrast, all right. Let's see what happens. I guess I should say the names of the things. So the first one is The Harvest. It's an instrumental. Think of flowing soybeans and cotton in Mississippi in the fall. And the second one is Snakes in My Coffee. Well, there's snakes in my coffee and whiskey in my cream. Well, there's snakes in my coffee and whiskey in my cream. I guess that means somebody's acting mighty mean. Well, there's a man out there across the soybean field. There's a man out there standing across the soybean field. And he's bringing trouble to my happy home. Well, I stand out there. He's waving his hat and he's screaming toward me. And he's dancing, dancing. He's dancing up in the air. Well, if he don't leave, he gonna be looking down the cold, cold barrel of my 44. Well, it bring trouble in my happy home. And if he don't leave, he gonna be looking down the barrel of my mama 44. Well, my wife got a hand fan. She waving it, keeping us cool. Well, my wife got a hand fan. She waving it, keeping us cool. And I'm telling you this, if that man don't leave, he gonna be looking down the barrel of my own 44. Well, there's snakes in my coffee and whiskey in my cream. There's snakes in my coffee, whiskey in my cream. And there's a man out there, he's acting mine. Alright, well, you got an idea of what I was talking about with acoustics here? On the harmonica, well, but so it's not the smartest thing to do for a YouTube video, being doing like this and doing all. But what the hell? I just thought I'd show you what I mean. Wherever you are in your environment. I mean, what does this sound like? Here's a plastic cup. Okay, without it. Okay, so with it. Got another clock note, but anyway. Let's see, without it. So with it, it's like amplification. So that's cool. Anything and everywhere you can get an edge on to make yourself maybe a little different, than the next cat out there playing. I mean, not that you have to be different, but it's kind of cool to mess around with various ideas, because that's what's been going on forever with, in general, with everything. Ideas get twisted and turned around, and we can do the same thing with our playing. The cool thing is everybody's mouth is different, everyone's tongue is different, everybody's approach is a little bit different. And we're all instruments, but especially, I think, for the harmonica, because it's such a personal instrument. It goes in our mouth. And it's a little different thing than the connection we have with the guitar or the piano. I mean, wind instruments, and even above other wind instruments, because it is an instrument that we draw and blow and use our tongue on. Well, with our tongue, I mean, I'll leave it to your imagination, but it's a part of, love, and, no big deal. I mean, you meet a girl or whoever you're with, a guy, whatever your preference is. And, the first thing people generally do is kiss, and that is using your tongue. And so you end up with the harmonica, it's kind of no different, except you could call it an inanimate object, but it really isn't. It's a thing that comes to life, when you have this thing sitting there. It could be a fork, like a fork, but it's not a fork. It's a okay, so that's a cup. What else do I have? There's a last, there's a piece of celery here for the birds. I wonder, just out of curiosity, okay, here's a piece of celery I'm going to feed the animals. Okay, so if I take the harmonica and go, alright, this is without it. Without it. Let's see. Now this is without the celery. This is too weird. Check it out with it though. I can't believe I'm doing this, man. On YouTube. Not that anybody's gonna have to see it, but Jesus Christ. And you can eat it if you get hungry in between playing. In contrast to see, quite contrast. Alright, before I get any weirder, I'll say good night, and hey man, you never know what you can find on a piece of celery. Maybe they'll start putting harmonicas in them at the grocery store if we all write them a letter and say, hey, why don't you stick harmonicas in your celery and buy a couple more of them. Alright, y'all, it's late night. Sorry for my pathetic sense of humor. I'll catch y'all later. Wherever you're at, be cool, be safe out there, and let's see, a couple of things I keep forgetting. If you like the video, please press like. Want to get notified, please press notification. And if you have any questions or anything like that, any other topics you want me to try to cover, please let me know. And I do give private lessons. That's in the information. And we also are trying to do a animal sanctuary. Any donations through PayPal are well appreciated and in the link. But above all else, I thank you all very much if you stuck around to the end of this video, for sticking around. And be cool out there and keep playing, alright? So long, y'all.